So this demo is about field file type renderer that is a part of PnP React Controls. So in PnP React Controls, we have a bunch of controls that you can use in your field customizers, and not only in field customizers. If you develop some custom lists, you can use them there as well. But basically, these types of components allow you to render your data in the way similarly to how SharePoint renders their list fields in out-of-the-box UI. And field file type renderer renders the values similarly to what you have in a document library when you see on the type of your document or folder. And from implementation perspective, it's pretty easy. As always, you should import your control from the library, and then you have only 4 properties in this control, and only one of them is required. So this is the path to your file or to your folder. IsFolder flag allows you to show if you want to display the icon as a folder, and CSS props and class name allow you to provide additional styling to this column if you want to. So let me show you the example of what we have. So basically, this is the document library. We have column here, and instead of modified date, I'm displaying the icons using field file type renderer. So as you can see, we have similar experience in type column and in modify column, and some of the icons are even better. So for example, for MS App, which is for Power Apps, default UI is just a blank page, but in our field file type renderer, you can see that it's actually the something from Power Platform. So now let's go to the, and yeah, by the way, as you can see, the folder, for example, here is black, and all the file types are kind of blue. So let me go to the code and show you how it's basically done. So file type renderer TSX is our field customizer component that we use to render our cells values. And in the properties of this control, I have 2 props defined: the path, this is basically the URL to the file, and flag if this if the current list item is a folder or it's a file. And the renderer method is pretty simple. So we have our field file type renderer. We are providing path. We are providing isFolder flag. In CSS props, we are checking if we have folder or file, and based on that, we are using different colors. So that's how we define if our icon will be black or blue. And additional class name here, we are providing additional class for folder. There are some small issues of displaying the folder icons, so we need to remove margins left and top to display it in the same way as icons for files. And in our main method, in our render on render cell method of field customizer, we're getting path and isFolder from current list items. So you can get the URL or path to your file from file leaf ref field of the list item. And for isFolder flag, you can use fs obj type field of the list item, and you can compare it to 1. So basically, if the value is 1, it means it's folder. If it's 0, it's a file. So we are getting these 2 parameters, and we are just rendering our field type renderer as usual, as done usually in React. And basically, as you can see, it's like 10 lines of code to use field file type renderer, and basically I believe it's one of the easiest components that we have in the library. So that's it from my side, and back to you, Patrick.
Great stuff. Thanks, Alex. Interested to see all these new controls and new capabilities to the controls being added.